The meadow is a part of my parents' place up in Michigan. There's woods at one edge of it and the house on the opposite end. More or less in the middle is a clearing about 10 feet in diameter with a big rock in it, and if you are in the clearing, no one at the house can see you because the land swells up and then dips in the clearing. I used to play there because I liked to play by myself, and I thought no one knew I was there. One day when I was in first grade, I came home from school and went out to the clearing, and there you were, stark naked and probably throwing up. Actually, you seemed pretty self-possessed. I remember you knew my name, and I remember you vanishing quite spectacularly. In retrospect, it's obvious that you had been there before. I think the first time for you was in 1981. I was 10. You kept saying, "Oh my God," and staring at me. Also, you seemed pretty freaked out about the nudity, and by then I just kind of took it for granted that this old nude guy was going to magically appear from the future and demand clothing, clear smiles, and food. What's funny? I made you some pretty weird meals over the years: peanut butter and anchovy sandwiches, pate and beets on Ritz crackers. I think partly I wanted to see if there was anything you wouldn't eat, and partly I was trying to impress you with my culinary wizardry. How old was I? I think the oldest I have seen you was 40-something. I'm not sure about the youngest. Maybe about 30. How old are you now? 28. You look very young to me now. The last few years you were mostly in your early 40s, and you seemed to be having kind of rough life. It's hard to say when you are little. All adults seem big and old. So what did we do? In the meadow. That's a lot of time there. Claire smiles. We did lots of things. It changed depending on my age and the weather. You spent a lot of time helping me do my homework. We played games. Mostly we just talked about stuff. When I was really young, I thought you were an angel. I asked you a lot of questions about God. When I was a teenager, I tried to get you to make love to me, and you never would, which of course made me much more determined about it. I think you thought you were going to whoop me sexually. Somehow, in some ways, you were very parental. Oh, that's probably good news, but somehow at the moment, I don't seem to want to be thought of as parental. Our eyes meet. We both smile, and we are conspirators. What about winter? Michigan winters are pretty extreme. I used to smuggle you into our basement. The house has a huge basement with several rooms, and one of them is a storage room, and the furnace is on the other side of the wall. We call it the reading room because all the useless old books and magazines are stored there. One time you were down there, and we had a blizzard, and nobody went to school or to work, and I thought I was going to go crazy trying to get food for you because there wasn't all that much food in the house. And I was supposed to go grocery shopping when the storm hit, so you were stuck reading old Reader's Digests for 3 days, living on sardines and ramen noodles. Sounds salty. I'll look forward to it. our meal arrives. Did you ever learn to cook? No, I don't think I would claim to know how to cook. Nia and Etta always got mad when I did anything in their kitchen beyond getting myself a Coke. And since I've moved to Chicago, I don't have anybody to cook for, so I haven't been motivated to work on it. Mostly, I'm too busy with school and all, so I just eat there. Claire takes a bite of her curry. This is really good. Nia and Etta